Lacan, Kevin Weisel, Kearney Miller. I tried. Take it back out to Central.
Hi, I'm Kevin. Sorry to blow your eardrums out. Not really sorry though, because guess what? Our world is dying, so that's also something to keep in mind. I have had the privilege to grow up with a mom who teaches world ecological problems at Western Michigan University, and trust me, it's hard to cope with when you're a child, but I'm so thankful that she was there to teach me about this. And you know what really stayed with me the most? The food. The food did. You know, why wouldn't I want to care about what's going into my body? And why wouldn't I want to care that countless cattle are packed into these small areas, producing so much carbon emissions that are destroying our world? And those cows are what's one of the biggest producers of carbon. And not only is that really scary, but they're also very delicious. So now we have to make the decision of whether to have our stomachs full or whether to have a healthy world. And trust me, it is a hard decision, but when you think about it, it's really not. The world is more important. I'm not saying that we should get rid of all meat and all forms of carbon emission, because let's face it, it's necessary. Meat's delicious, burgers are delicious, and we all know this. And never once I saw these countless cows packed into these small areas that have said, holy cow, and meant it to that caliber, I wholeheartedly agree that this world is what's keeping us alive. You know, that's not a debatable fact, but people tried to debate it anyway. So figure that one out for me, because I can't. I haven't been able to really put it into perspective until our fantastic physics teacher, Joshua Gottlieb, has grouped us together, found the people who care, found the people who are ready to take initiative and help us take that first step. I'm Kevin Wessel. I'm here to help us live our fullest life. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Owen Hoover. Radical reform, that is what we need. All throughout history, huge changes did not happen without a huge majority of the people behind it. Take the independence of our own country, for example. The people who created the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution, they needed everyone behind them, everyone supporting them, doing what they thought was just and right. And they were successful because they had people behind them, supporting them. They even went door to door, doing everything that they can to rally people behind them. That's what we need, the passion, the mentality to know that what you are doing will be beneficial for millions back then and billions today. That what we can accomplish will be a stepping stone into a new future, one where we can focus on improving life, not trying to save it. Unwillingness, the fact that most people know of climate change and believe in it, but yet are still choosing to do nothing. The thinking that, that's the scientist's job. I mean, it's what they're getting paid for, right? For them to save the world, not us. But that's not true. Scientists can only prove it. They can help enact change when the next level is the government. And as we can see, the government will do anything before they get to that point, before they get to the point where they have to do something about it, because of where they get their money. They get their money from corporations and businesses. And it's been made clear that it's easier and more fiscally rewardable to pollute instead to actually care about the environment. And that right there, that's just ignorance. Ignorance, plain and simple. Knowing that the costs and what you have to do now to mitigate the effects of climate change are minimalistic compared to what you're going to have to do and what you're going to have to pay in the future. There isn't even a debate. They know that it's going to be worse for them in the long run, but they're still set on the here and the now. The self-interests, the here and the now, the instant gratification, even though that math and science proves differently. Thank you. I'm Owen Hoover.